You are about to participate in a great adventure.
Frady Cat here. Do you suspect something in your life isn't quite right? Life feels like an episode of The Twilight Zone, The Outer Limits, or maybe even one step beyond. Maybe it's because your friend, spouse, or neighbor is really an alien from space. You could be the subject of an alien experiment and not even know it. So in this video, we look at how to know if your friend is a space alien.
Sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear.
Does your friend get funny looks everywhere they go? Does your friend always root for the alien monsters in movies? For example, do they wish Bugs Bunny would leave that poor Marvin alone just to do his work?
The Earth? Oh, the Earth will be gone in just a few seconds. Well, I'm going to blow it up.
Do they often speak of taking over the Earth as if it were a normal goal in life? Hello, strange cat creature. Where does one petition your leaders for surrender of the planet? My goal is to have at least North America under my rule by next Tuesday, which I think is very obtainable at this point.
Run for your life!
Do they refer to you as a mere human, Earthling, or cat, whatever the case may be?
But of course you Earthlings lack our great stamina, supreme intellect, and strength of character.
Good evening, Earthling. Are you an alien?
Don't you realize I'm not the common man? I'm a Martian.
Alright, put him up! Yeah, right, cancel that.
If your friend's always talking about phoning home but complain that their cell phone doesn't have that kind of reach, they may be from space. If your friend has really pointy ears and often does unheard of hand gestures that seem out of this world, they might be. Wait a minute. What am I saying here? Okay, how about we just exclude cats?
Most illogical.
If your friend is overly obsessed with the logic, then they could be from out of this world. Terrible fashion sense. Have you caught them sitting on their face? Do they have green, purple, or blue skin? Helpful note, many humans dye their hair various colors, so hair color is not necessarily a sign of being an alien from space, as far as we know currently at least. But the science is always changing. Now keep in mind, by the time this video is out, dyeing skin green or purple may be the latest trend, so be advised. Green blood is usually a sign of being from another planet, like say Vulcan, or it could be from exposure to gamma radiation. One or the other, you know. Remember, don't accuse anyone of being an alien from outer space or attempting to take over the universe without absolute proof. It could be embarrassing.
Clearly, I am not from outer space. I'm from Arkansas, y'all. Clearly and evidently, it is so clear. Y'all.
Does your friend have really large creepy eyes the size of dinner plates? Then they might be an alien.
I'm not gonna go over there. You got no right to put me in a thing like that. What kind of money? You're always putting me right in the middle of it. I don't care what kind of money. Don't you give me that. No, listen, you gotta put me over there with no arguments. I'm not gonna go over there with all those lines. I tell you. I'm gonna start going the other way. I'm not. No argument. No, no, no.
People from outer space tend to laugh really strangely.
Oh, humor.
Have you noticed that your friend seems to be aging backwards? Do they claim to know Captain Kirk personally? Does your friend tend to talk robotically at times?
Listen to me.
In Texas, I learned to fish very well using eggs for bait. The cows were more than gracious to lend me their yolks.
I don't know. He sure sounds like some kind of a screwing machine.
Does your friend wear glasses even though they seem to have better than average vision sometimes?
It's Jim. He's in that safe.
But Clark, how did...
Have you noticed that your friend has the ability to fly without the use of aircraft or a rocket pack? This is definitely a sign they are not of this world. They may also exhibit super strength, a love for strange costumes, but they have a strong moral code, including fighting for truth, justice, and the American way, which is by far much preferred over the monstrous-looking aliens that want to take over the world. Instead of a car, they may prefer to drive a flying saucer. People from space tend to have problems with Earth customs and figures of speech, such as using the term bread instead of money. If you say someone as tall as a mountain, they tend to run off screaming, "Run, run, a giant is coming!" The phrase "I've told you a million times" ends up with you getting an exact count of the times that you actually did.
2,346,761.
You happen to mention that your nose is running, and he says no, it's still right there on your face. If you happen to mention that a job you did was a piece of cake, he reminds you that cakes are bad for your digestive system. If you tell him he has a screw loose somewhere, he looks around his house or spaceship all day long looking for screws to tighten. Never tell an alien that you wear your heart on your sleeve. You'll really freak him out.
Come on, Bones, what's the mystery? His brain is gone.
They may believe that having a tiger by the tail sounds cruel, and so does hitting the nail on the head, whatever that is.
We haven't the slightest idea.
Now, if you say your girlfriend broke up with you over wanting more space, he wonders how one owns space.
Oh, that is pretty ridiculous, isn't it?
It's very important that you can recognize the various appearances of space creatures that may visit our planet, many of which have appeared on the outer limits looking for an extra buck or two, such as the big brain alien. Then there was the alien who looks like he got his face stuck in a trash compactor.
I've heard of that, but I never really thought it happened.
This guy was on his way to stardom. He even did a cameo appearance on the Munsters. Of course, there's the Birdman, not to be confused with Hawk from Buck Rogers in the 25th Century.
Why don't you use your head?
And then there was this poor guy that stuck his finger in a light socket and never let go.
Oh, thinky fool.
This one is what they call a Zanty Misfit. Yeah, that gives you nightmares. The only thing I know to call this one is the Snot Creature.
Oh, that's funny! Funny!
This is actually not an alien, it's a guy I used to go to school with.
He's out there somewhere. Alive.
Did I see this guy on the Power Rangers as well? I'm not sure about that.
Well, it looks as if our time is just about run out.
For this video, I used one of Gary Pye's Alien 2D figures that I got at Cartoon Animator, which is also the software that I used to animate Freddy Cat on this video. No creatures from space were harmed in any way during the making of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, hit like, and comment. Besides trying to be funny, we also have videos on fun facts from Saturday mornings past. So if you like a mix of fun nostalgia, information, and cartoon silliness, then this channel is for you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.